So let me do a product review by G Fuel. So I've tried G Fuel a couple of times now. I'm on my third tub, the flavor of PewDiePie, the cherry one. And here's my experience with G Fuel. So what is G Fuel? G Fuel is being marketed as not per se healthy, but as a good alternative to energy drinks. You know, like Red Bull, Monster, those kind of things. You use, it's in powder form, it's a food supplement, and you have to mix it with water. So the nutritional value is 0. It has no calories. It uses sweeteners to get their taste. So in relation to weight gain, weight management, it is a fine product. Now the experience. So it's being marketed as an alternative, as an energy drink, sugar-free, but it's also, it says it gives you energy, increases focus, endurance, and reaction timing. Basically stuff, which caffeine would do as well, except, they added some extra ingredients that are specifically geared towards that. Now my experience with this. I find it a bit heavy. Yeah, exactly that. So it does what it say it does. It wakes you up, it gives you focus, it gives you energy, it gives you endurance, all the thing they say it does that. You have to watch your dosages a bit. If you're like 1 scoop, the recommended serving is 1 scoop, but depending on your, history, your tolerance with all that kind of stuff, even 1 scoop might be a lot. So normally 1 scoop for me is 1 scoop a day is doable, but it's also the maximum. Like, I wouldn't use more. Maybe if you have like heavy tolerance, you could get away with it if you used it at the very start of the day and maybe in the afternoon, but I would definitely not recommend it. I did use like 1.5 scoops a day, but that's like not pleasant and uncomfortable. So the side effects I'm getting with G Fuel is, well, I am like, everyone is different. So this is a personal experience of mine. Some people might have less, same with the dosages. For me, maybe 1 scoop is a lot. For someone else, it's like, I take 3 a day. Everyone's different. For me, if I drink coffee, late at the day, I also have sleeping problems. A hard time getting asleep. But with G Fuel, it really gives me insomnia, and I can really, if my normal falling asleep time is 2 a.m., G Fuel will push it to 4 a.m. and you're like laying wide awake, in your bed, like struggling. It keeps you, like, you get tired, you notice, you're getting tired, you don't want to play games anymore or watch stuff, it's time to bed. But then when you get to bed, it's like you can't fall asleep, and after half an hour you're like, you can wake up again and be fully awake. So yeah, that's the most side effect. Like, I don't know, like, I've checked the ingredients and they seem all pretty, good, natural, but if I'm gonna be honest, I make this review out of frustration. It reminds me of drugs, of speed. I notice side effects. My eyes are easier drying up, like my body is secreting all that fluid in its cells and whatnot, so you really have to keep drinking water during the day. Yeah, it's I don't know, man, it's definitely different from just a Red Bull or coffee. So I don't know, man, like today I used half a scoop. I was like, let's check it out, and it's okay, but it just feels this unpleasant heat almost. I get like it, of course it's I'm playing mental cognitive games while your body is like still in a physical condition. So if this has an effect on my muscles and my blood flow, everything that increases concentration, it also has that effect on my physical condition. Even though I just want the, focus part, my whole body is like heating up, warming up, and it feels like, I don't know, it feels really as if it's not breathing, or if it's like tensed up. I don't know, like it's the warmth that feels as it's trapped, sort of, you know. And like it's just unpleasant, and I'm like drinking water, but it's not as if I'm thirsty, but it's more to lessen the effects on my body. So yeah, man, it's to me it's really in between Red Bull and Speed. Then there's G Fuel. So there was this other brand, also like more people are coming out with their own product because they see, hey, gamers, untapped market, lots of children. I might try that one, see how it feels, but G Fuel, I don't think I'm gonna buy another one because sleep quality is important, health is important, and the actual added focus, I don't notice it. I don't notice the focus. I don't notice I'm playing better. You know what it does? You know what it does? It makes you hype. Just like Red Bull or a Sugar Rush, it makes you hype. So you're like, yeah, let's game. And you're like, you can't sit still. So, oh, maybe you're focused because you can't sit still. You're like, oh, I want to watch that. You know, you see your whole screen, but how much are you actually seeing? It's more like a loose cannon than actual focus. The conclusion of this product is a stronger version of Red Bull with more side effects and not necessarily better. I think a cup of coffee would give you the same focus. But yeah, I haven't done any research, so I can't make any claims about that, but this is my personal experience with the product. Who knows if I'll keep using it or not, but it keeps you awake, man. It's being marketed as this focus and steady level of concentration with no fallback. So it has no crash as you would get with coffee. And while that is to a certain extent true, there is definitely at the end an unpleasant period of, not being focused, but still being pushed to be focused, So your mind is tired while your body is being pushed to be focused. Like if you can imagine something like that. So anyway, this is my review of G Fuel. Let me know in the comments actually what your experiences are. How long you've been using it, how many scoops you're using actually. I actually want to know what other people's experiences are. Are the experiences that I'm having with G Fuel the same? Do you guys recognize yourself in it, or is it totally different, or do you have other experiences with it? Let me know in the comments because I'm definitely curious to find out.